Jujutsu Kaisen has a wide cast of powerful characters, but only a small handful have attained the formidable rank of Special Grade Sorcerer. This high-ranking grade is reserved for individuals who possess absolutely insane broken powers and abilities. Within this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing each of the highest graded sorcerers within the series. We're going to talk about some really formidable powerhouses, from well-established sorcerers like Satoru Gojo to young potential failed sorcerers like Yuta Okkotsu. Be sure to stick around until the very end of this video because I'm going to uncover the mysteries behind the powers and abilities of a special grade sorcerer, as well as what exactly makes each of these individuals the highest ranking sorcerers in Jujutsu Kaisen. So without further delay, join me as we break down everything that there is to know about the most powerful individuals in the Jujutsu world. Discover the Undead Collection and be amongst the very first to join us on our journey over at getsuga.com. This rank of special grade is limited to individuals who wield inconceivable strength and power. It's a rank reserved for monsters with truly destructive capabilities that surpass any and all understanding. A special grade sorcerer is unique in that their power is really difficult to measure by all of the conventional means. As of 2018, the Jujutsu Registry lists only 4 sorcerers who have attained this exceptional rank. Ryomen Sukuna, the King of Curses, is among those who are listed, and additionally his cursed fingers are also categorized as special grade. This is because of their high levels of cursed energy and their potential to cause havoc. The rank of special grade is a warning of the insane levels of power that some of these individuals hold. So let's start by talking about the first individual who ranks within this category. So we'll kickstart this list with Suguru Geto, who earns his title as special grade sorcerer for his formidable ability called Cursed Spirit Manipulation. This technique helps to set Geto apart from most other sorcerers within the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Geto's Cursed Spirit Manipulation technique allows him to control and manipulate cursed spirits. In order to do this, Geto first needs to defeat the cursed spirit and then consume it in the form of a foul-tasting small orb. He describes it like eating a rag that is being used to clean up vomit. Only grade 1 and special grade curses pose a real threat to Geto, but low-level cursed spirits are very easy for him to defeat and manipulate. When Geto gains control over a curse, he is able to completely manipulate it, including being able to use the unique abilities of these cursed spirits as if they were his own. At the height of Geto's power, he was in control of over 4,000 cursed spirits, and he had used these to launch a strategic large-scale attack during the night parade of 100 curses. Geto is also a very skilled cursed tool user with formidable close-ranged combat skills also. We see him demonstrate all of this firsthand during his battle against Satoru Gojo, where he used a technique called Maximum Uzumaki. Now this ability launches a massive single blast of condensed energy which combines the power of all of the curses that he is in control of. Geto becomes a memorable antagonist after he becomes disillusioned, and he develops an intense hatred for non-sorcerers. This hatred results in him committing mass murder, where he takes the lives of over 100 civilians in a single night. Geto's insane potential and his willingness to use this immense power against humanity truly solidifies his classification as a special grade sorcerer, a rank that is typically reserved for individuals who have great power that poses a threat to the Jujutsu community and to the world as a whole. Despite Geto being defeated and killed by his closest friend Satoru Gojo, his influence and terror left an impact upon the world. He is one of the most dangerous and influential villains within Jujutsu Kaisen, and he is very deserving of his title of Special Grade Sorcerer. Next up, we have Satoru Gojo, who is widely recognized within the Jujutsu world as the strongest sorcerer. Gojo's rank as special grade is credited to 2 incredible techniques called the Limitless and the Six Eyes. These abilities are rare even amongst the most elite sorcerers, thus making Gojo a remarkable anomaly within the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's break down Gojo's unique techniques. Firstly, we have the Limitless, which is an advanced ability that allows Gojo to manipulate the environment to an atomic scale. This alters the reality around him. The main aspect of the Limitless to remember is that it deals with the concept of infinity. So for example, if Gojo is attacked, he can infinitely divide the space between himself and the oncoming attack so that the attack never ends up reaching him, and it thus makes him invincible. His other ability, the Six Eyes, is a hereditary trait which is passed down the lineage of the Gojo clan. This unique trait grants Gojo the power to see the flow of all cursed energy with high precision. This allows Gojo to easily understand and control all of the cursed energy around him. The Six Eyes reduces Gojo's cursed energy expenditure to almost zero, and this enables Gojo to use his techniques without the limitations that are faced by typical sorcerers. Gojo has mastery over both the Limitless and the Six Eyes, and he combines these abilities in order to perform three very powerful techniques. The first is called Blue, and this creates a vacuum by drawing everything around him towards a specific point. The second ability is called Red, and this repels everything around him from a specific point. Think of it as the opposite of Blue. The third technique is called Hollow Purple, and this merges the effects of both Blue and Red, and it results in a devastating attack which destroys everything in front of it. In addition to all of this, Gojo's domain expansion, Infinite Void, has the power to paralyze his opponents by overloading their senses with endless amounts of information. Gojo is a key figure within Tokyo Jujutsu High, where he teaches the next generation of sorcerers. His desire to push for an overhaul of the Jujutsu world and their traditional norms often clashes with the higher-ups. Gojo's incredible arsenal of techniques and his almost infinite amount of cursed energy well and truly justifies his ranking as a special grade. Gojo is the strongest individual within Jujutsu Kaisen after all, and this rank was practically made for him. The next special grade is none other than Yuta Okkotsu. Now he earns this rank due to his potential for growth. His truly remarkable growth within the span of 1 year proves this alone. He is a prodigy with buckets of talent and crazy amounts of cursed energy. Yuta is in possession of the second largest pool of cursed energy within the series. His reserves surpass even those of Satoru Gojo. This allows him to reinforce all of his physical abilities far beyond the level of a typical sorcerer. This massively enhances Yuta's offensive and defensive skills on the battlefield. His main curse technique is called Rika. She plays a massive role in him acquiring the special grade rank. Rika is a powerful cursed spirit that can act of its own free will, or it's under the control of Yuta. She provides him support within battle by storing and supplying Yuta with cursed energy. Thanks to Rika's help, it allows Yuta to perform powerful curse techniques which often drastically turn the tide of any battle. Remarkably, Yuta is also able to copy the curse techniques of others, which he has access to via his connection with Rika. This innate copy technique is not only rare, but it is very adaptable, so it allows Yuta to counter various different threats in a combat situation. We don't know the specific requirements for how a technique is copied, but it is implied that it is done via direct contact or the consumption of a body part of another cursed energy user. For example, like when Rika consumes the arm of Uro in chapter 180. Now, aside from his powers and techniques, Yuta is a highly intelligent strategist with impressive physical combat skills. Combining these traits with immense reserves of cursed energy, it easily makes him one of the most powerful sorcerers in the series. Yuta has the potential to be the next Gojo if his rate of growth and his accomplishments are anything to go off of. Yuta well and truly earns the rank of Special Grade Sorcerer. For someone at such a young age to already be so powerful, and he is showing no signs of stopping, it is truly awe-inspiring to imagine how much of a level he will be at once he reaches Gojo's age. So the next Special Grade Sorcerer we have is Yuki Tsukumo. She pretty much earns this rank due to her amazing abilities and the unconventional approach that she has to handling curses. Her innate curse technique is called Star Rage, and it grants her the power to manipulate perceived mass. This technique enables Yuki to increase the impact of her physical attacks without the actual increase in mass, thus allowing her to deliver destructive blows with incredible force. This technique can also allow her to alter the mass of her Shikigami Garuda. The force that is generated by this technique is capable of easily exercising a special grade level curse. The Shikigami Garuda can operate independently or under the control of Yuki. It can also transform into several different forms, such as a soccer ball, a restraint, or even a whip. Unlike the other special grade sorcerers who align with the viewpoints of Jujutsu High, Yuki mostly operates on her own. She disagrees with the conventional methods of the Jujutsu world, and she seeks to create a curse-free world on her own terms. The fact that she is able to even go out and do this proves just how powerful she is and the significant impact that she believes she will have on the world. Yuki also has a anti-domain technique called simple domain. This allows her to resist a domain expansion's can't miss attack by targeting and neutralizing the barrier of the domain expansion. Yuki is also able to use reverse curse techniques in order to heal herself. She had used this when she was damaged by the domain expansion of Kenjaku. While her domain expansion has yet to be revealed within the story, it is suggested that it is incredibly powerful. When Yuki is in a real dire situation, she has the ability to transform herself into a black hole. The scale of this transformation is incredible because it has the potential to consume the entire world if she does not hold it back. She definitely possesses all of the characteristics which are required for a special grade sorcerer, and she is definitely one of the most formidable characters in the entire series. There's no surprises here because next up we have Ryomen Sukuna, who is unmatched with his abilities and his historical reputation as the king of curses. Sukuna was an immensely powerful Jujutsu sorcerer who reigns from the Heian era. He had some truly legendary battles against other sorcerers during the golden age of Jujutsu. At the time, nobody else was able to stand up against him, and even after his death, Sukuna's cursed energy was so powerful that his body had to be divided up into 20 fingers, and each of them are ranked as special grade cursed objects. Sukuna has several different cursed techniques and abilities. The most notable are Dismantle and Cleave. Dismantle is a slashing attack which is able to cut through almost anything. Cleave, on the other hand, is a powerful technique which can adjust its force based upon the toughness of the target it's about to hit. By doing so, it pretty much ensures that it can kill any opponent with just a single strike. These techniques will be invisible to almost everyone aside from truly exceptional sorcerers like Gojo. Now, Sukuna's domain expansion is very lethal. It's a barrierless domain called Malevolent Shrine. This amplifies the deadliness of Sukuna's techniques because within the insane radius of this domain, everything is attacked by both Dismantle and Cleave, ensuring that a maximum level of destruction is inflicted until Sukuna either decides to stop it or he can no longer maintain his domain. In addition to his domain and his curse techniques, Sukuna can also take over the body of those who have ingested his fingers. This allows him a route to resurrect into the present world. This was first demonstrated when Sukuna had taken over the body of Yuji, and within the present story of the manga when he has taken over Megumi's body following a series of some very strategic manipulations. In terms of raw power, Sukuna possesses formidable physical strength and insane amounts of speed, and when you combine all of this with the mind of a high-level strategist, it makes him a devastating force to be reckoned with. Sukuna returning to the present timeline is considered to be a catastrophic event, and it poses a massive threat to the Jujutsu world. Given everything that I have talked about, it's understandable as to why Sukuna has been ranked as a special grade sorcerer. His mere existence threatens reality as a whole. It's hard to find a battle where Sukuna is not totally dominating his opponents. So yeah, the most dangerous individual within Jujutsu Kaisen is well deserving of their ranking as a special grade. And the last special grade sorcerer is Kenjaku, or as he is also known as Suguru Geto. I think Kenjaku well and truly earns this rank due to his formidable curse technique called body hopping. This ability allows him to continue on existing through multiple different generations as he continues to build up a massive list of Jujutsu skills and curse techniques by inhabiting the body of very powerful sorcerers, and he's been doing this for over 1,000 years. Body hopping involves transplanting Kenjaku's consciousness into different bodies. It effectively allows him to be immortal. Every time he takes over a body, he is able to control the host's curse techniques as well as retaining those from his previous bodies. Just think of the amount of curse techniques that he has slowly been building up, and the truly insane thing is that he can use multiple curse techniques at the same time, thus making Kenjaku a very powerful opponent to be up against. Kenjaku currently is in control of the body of Suguru Geto. Not only does he use Geto's curse spirit manipulation in order to control and deploy cursed spirits, but he can also enhance these spirits with his own cursed energy, thus boosting their power significantly. Kenjaku quickly masters the use of curse techniques because he is able to use maximum Uzumaki to great effect. With this attack, he combines the power of thousands of cursed spirits into a single strike. Over Kenjaku's very long existence, he's been able to build up a massive expanse of knowledge, as well as gaining a lot of experience. Kenjaku played a pivotal role in events like the Shibuya incident, as well as creating the Culling Games. Kenjaku has played a massive historical role within Jujutsu Kaisen, and even within the present day, he has the ability to change everything that we know about the Jujutsu society. He's left nothing but a trail of chaos and destruction in his wake, and he's been behind some really incredible feats like the sealing of Gojo, or the creation of the Cursed Womb death paintings. He's a very influential figure who can truly alter the course of history. In summary, Kenjaku is well and truly deserving of his position as a special grade sorcerer. He is one of the most formidable antagonists within the series alongside the likes of Sukuna. Okay, well there you have it. These are all of the special grade sorcerers that have been revealed within Jujutsu Kaisen thus far. All of these individuals are the strongest within Jujutsu Kaisen, and they have truly set the bar for the peak levels of power that can be attained within this series. Special grade is a very rare rank, so anyone who holds this title is really special. I've had a lot of fun talking about each of these special grade sorcerers, but we've now reached the point of the video where I want to hand over the discussion to all of you. What do you guys think about all of these special grades within Jujutsu Kaisen? Let me know your rankings of power for each of these special grade sorcerers and your thoughts on how they would fare against each other. Lastly, thank you for making it to the very end of this video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next Jujutsu Kaisen Explained video.
A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.